Support for Radio Friends comes from OsteoStrong. Improvements in bone density, strength, and power can be achieved by weekly 5-minute no-sweat sessions on their 4-Spectrum machines. These isometric robotic machines safely emulate high-impact loading on different parts of the skeletal system, which stimulates activity in bone-building cells. Balance and agility can be improved by 2-minute sessions on vibration plates. Every session is supervised by a trained coach. Learn more on Facebook or call to set up a complimentary wellness assessment and session. Good morning and welcome to Radio Friends on Thursday, August the 3rd. Bill McKelvey is with us from the Community Garden Coalition of Columbia. Good to have you here.
Thanks for having me.
Now, this organization's been around for 40 years, you're telling me.
That's right. The group started in 1983. We're celebrating our 40th birthday
and
this year.
And you've been part of it for, what, 18 years?
About 18 years.
So what is the Community Garden Coalition?
Primarily, we help groups of neighbors and friends start community gardens in neighborhoods, and we provide support to a network of community gardens that have been around for many and many years.
So you in particular neighborhoods, you look for a spot that would be large enough to host a garden?
Well, first step is for a group to contact us.
Okay.
So rather than us going out and trying to start gardens and initiate gardens, we're basically available for groups.
So if somebody listening in their neighborhood is interested in starting a community garden, they can reach out to you.
They can reach out to us, and then we will provide them with some information and advice on how to get started. So really, we try to ensure that groups have all of the information and the tools they need to start a successful garden on their own.
When you talk about groups, how many people do you need to have in that group to actually make it work?
To get started, we normally say anywhere from 5, 6, 7 people,
okay.
Kind of assemble a small
5 or 6, 7
team.
people, individual households.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so if you can get 5 to 7 households in your neighborhood interested in a community garden, you'll give you a number to give Bill a call. Now, you have a couple of events coming up, right?
We do. So today, on August 3rd, we are hosting a backyard composting workshop. This is with Volunteer Columbia, which is a city program.
Okay.
It's at the Unite for Health Community Garden, which is right next to the health department in Columbia, from 6 to 7 p.m.
Okay.
Later in August, on August 28th, in conjunction with EMU Extension, we're hosting a Garlic in the Garden workshop at the Columbia Public Library.
A garlic in the garden?
Garlic in the garden. So how to grow garlic, how to know when to harvest it, how to cure it, how to store it, all of those things.
So all of that is part of the Community Garden Coalition of Columbia. And again, if you have a group of people in your neighborhood who would be interested in starting a community garden, you can contact Bill McKelvey at Community Garden Coalition in Columbia. How do they contact you?
Our website, comogardens.org, is one way to contact us, or info@communitygardens.org.
Okay, so if you go to comogardens.org, there is going to be something on that website that you can start up a community garden? Or
Correct. We have resources for people to kind of do some of their own learning and to think about the process. We also have a contact form.
And then someone will reach back to them.
Correct.
Okay. Bill, thank you so much for coming by.
Thanks for having me.
Continued success.
Appreciate it.
18 years and counting, right?
That's right.
All right. Thank you so much. All right. Now I want to introduce you to Janeene Johnston, and she is here to tell us about 25,000 spay and neuter operations that the Spay Neuter Project has completed.
That's
as of this year, right?
In June of this year, we completed our 25,000th surgery since having opened our doors. Yeah.
Now, when did you open your doors originally?
April 2018.
The Spay Neuter Project is a low cost, but a very reputable.
Absolutely. We're high volume, but we are high quality. So there is no cutting corners with the quality of the spay or neuter surgeries that we do.
So 25,000. Do you realize how, well, I'm sure you realize how many unwanted
Yeah.
little poor animals
Yeah.
have been spared?
That's usually my comment, Paul, is do you have any idea how many animals we've prevented from being euthanized, from going to a shelter, from being left on the side of the road? I mean, most of the country is seeing a huge influx in our shelters being absolutely full, rescues getting more calls than they can possibly take. Spay and neuter is the solution. It really
is the solution. It is a solution, but you have to get that message across to people that they have to be responsible.
Yes.
You have to be a responsible pet owner. If you have a dog or a cat, please don't let them run loose. And
Right.
spay and neuter them.
It is absolutely, I feel like I'm on a soapbox sometimes.
No, not at all.
But I feel like it is truly, how do we help shelters? How do we help rescues? How do we help pet owners who cannot afford to feed pets or whatever? It's spaying and neutering. I mean, it is absolutely the solution to helping overcome this pet overpopulation problem. It really is.
And when you look at those little animals, those little innocent animals, you look in their eyes, they didn't ask for a life of torture.
Right.
They didn't ask to be born to be killed because no one wants them.
Or just to be bred over and over again.
Yes.
I mean, I say all the time that female cats do not enjoy having 2-3 litters of kittens a year over and over again. And then that mama cat's kittens, if females, can start to get pregnant at age 4 to 6 months. So it is just
At 4 to 6 months?
4 to 6 months, they can go into heat, and if they go into heat, they can get pregnant. It is a cycle that we have to break.
And when you see the poor little innocent animals running out on the road, the side of the road, into the woods, my heart just goes out for them. I don't know how many I have trapped and captured and had spayed and neutered. I have all of my cats have all been feral cats that now live like kings and queens. But I wouldn't begin to let them run loose.
Right, because you knew that getting them spayed or neutered also makes them healthier.
Yes, it does.
I mean, it provides them an opportunity at a healthy life. Absolutely.
So if people want more information about the Spay Neuter Project, what do they do?
They can call us at 573-397-6443. Go to our website, Spay Neuter Project, MO, like for Missouri abbreviation, mo.org. We'd be happy to talk to anybody. If anybody would like for myself or somebody to come out and even talk about the importance to one of their groups or anything, we're happy to do that as well.
573-397-6443. And if you have a dog or a cat that needs to be spayed or neutered, please give them a call.
Yeah.
Okay?
Thanks, Paul.
Low cost, high quality.
Always our advocate. We love it.
Right. All right. We're out of time for today. If there's something you'd like to hear or see, drop me an email. That's pepperp@missouri.edu.